No, I think on reflection that a barbecue is just too much hassle, besides the weather's turning decidedly chilly.
But I happen to know that there are gadgets out there which can create genuine excitement in the kitchen. So it's back to Gadget Man HQ
It's me.
to start planning my spectacular dinner party.
And here are my sous chefs. Gadgets that blend, gadgets that slice, gadgets that dice, gadgets that peel, gadgets that cook, gadgets that do just about everything. All I have to do is press a few buttons. Bliss.
In just a couple of hours, some friends will be round for dinner, and I've got some truly spectacular surprises lined up for them. For now, it's time to cook, and everything will be prepared using my pick of the best tasty tech. We'll have soup for starters, but I won't actually be cooking it. I'll be cheating by using the Vitamix 500, a so-called performance blender.
Quite noisy. There's a 2-horsepower motor in there, driving the blades at 240 miles per hour.
There's no need to boil the veg for hours on end, as the friction of the blades is enough to cook them.
Oh, look at that. You can see the steam. And that's warm soup. Yes, it may cost £600, and you may be able to get a can of soup for, well, about 80 pence. But I'm a gadget lover, not an accountant.
For the main course, we'll be having steak, cooked in the sous vide style. After vacuum packing the meat, it's cooked in a water bath at a precise 56.5 degrees and can be left for hours on end. None of the juices or nutrients can escape, so the flavour is sensational.
That is just about the most succulent steak I've ever tasted. It genuinely is. But maybe it needs a soupçon of salt, a suspicion of moutarde, and perhaps more chips. Definitely more chips.
Making gadget chips begins with the Rotato peeler. It's 3 times quicker than using a knife. Then it's a retro chopper, followed by this health-conscious fryer. It needs just a teaspoon of oil combined with hot air to make supposedly light and fluffy chips in 25 minutes. I'll let my guests be the judge of that. And here they are, the delightful comedian Joe Brand,
Exceptionally well.
the delectable mathematician Carol Vorderman,
It's cold out there.
and the devilish illusionist Darren Brown.
Thanks for coming along.
Yeah, no, it's colder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't have a gadget to make it warmer.
Oh my goodness, look
Here we
at
are.
this.
Wow.
We start with a traditional aperitif, served in a very untraditional way.
Here's a straw. It is
Yeah.
called le waf. So, Joe, all you do is breathe in the cloud in there.
So pop my straw in.
Put as far in as you can and just have a suck.
Solid end.
Oh my God.
And you have a go, Carol?
Into the cloud.
That happened the first
Lightweight.
time. Always happens the first time.
Embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
And again. Off you go. I think I ought to have a go as well.
Smells amazing.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's brandy in that.
Well, that's what...
That's lovely.
It uses ultrasound, would you believe, to turn a spirit into cloud. And the spirit, in fact, is Scotch whiskey.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't
That-
think
I
it
the
don't
was.
bottom
like
there.
whiskey.
Can you get them in Tesco's?
Not yet.
Right.
But, you know, we like to think of ourselves here at Gadget Man as early adopters. And what we try today, the world tries next year.
Yeah. Do you get drunk on it then?
Yes, you don't burn off, it doesn't burn off the alcohol.
Okay.
In order to face my soup, you may need a little more right here.
That's fantastic.
Time
for the first course, the soup made with my high-speed blender.
Now, you may
Ingest
say-
this orally, do we, this one?
Yes, you do. Ingest it by mouth. It's carrot and courgette.
Oh, yes, it is.
Well, it's very tasty.
delicious.
Not very hot though.
It's not very hot, I have to admit.
A lukewarm reception. So I decide to unveil the first of my surprises.
Wine. Why not wine?
Why not?
Yes, I've got a corkscrew in here somewhere. Darren, I think you'll enjoy this. If I, there's somewhere let's find a corkscrew. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
This actually is a corkscrew.
Can't get it in a drawer though, can you?
It took sculptor Rob Higgs 3 years to build this, the world's biggest bottle opener.
Isn't it something?
It's made from 380 different bronze parts and yours to buy for just £150,000.
There's something so touchingly human about.
Isn't
In
there?
fact, we go to such great lengths to achieve...
That's the joke of it.
Magic's
It is
the
a
same.
deliberate
Magic
sort of
yeah.
artistic joke that it is.
Yeah.
On the one hand, it's a waste of ingenuity, but on the other hand, it's a celebration of it. That whole thing dropped. Don't worry, that's a good
Going?
thing. Yeah. It's now going into.
It's going in, yeah.
Corkscrew's going into the bottle. I have got an emergency stop button here, which is the health and safety feature. It's never been used yet. So it should be all right.
Okay.
The cork.
It's coming out, the cork is...
The cork is coming out.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, look,
Oh,
the
my
whole thing's
word.
lifting
The
up.
whole thing... That's just to lift the cork.
Yeah, well, and you'll see it's more than lifting
Oh,
the cork.
it's deposited the cork in the little
deposited
bowl.
the cork into the bowl, very neat and tidy. But now we're about suddenly, meanwhile, this bell shows that the second phase is about to be entered into, so keep winding.
I love this so much.
That's all right, that's a weight. And now, it's all being done by clockwork now.
So lovely.
Kept thinking, no, it's not going to work, it's not going to work. It does.
That's all gone
That's,
That is beautiful.
a glass of wine.
in. That's incredible. Can't believe I've never had this in my life.
Well, I wouldn't buy one for an alcoholic.
Now the main course, the sous vide steak and the air fryer chips.
Well, it smells fantastic, Steve.
Well, that's very sweet of you.
Gosh.
There we go.
Chips and beans.
I did the beans because I had a lovely bean slicing gadget. So I couldn't resist having beans.
Juliana.
I'll just pour myself some wine using this gizmo here. Because it's a recently opened bottle of wine with an extraordinary corkscrew.
Oh, I just
this,
love that much.
you know, to chambre, as it were, to sort of let the air into the wine so that it isn't so sharp and tight. This does exactly that.
Is that battery driven?
No, it's just gravity.
Great, isn't it?
Strange
and
noises.
it tastes a lot nicer once it's been through one of those.
The steak is fab.
For the sous vide, I'll defer to Darren, who it transpires is a bit of a fan.
Sous vide, literally under vacuum. It's a tub of water. You set it to the temperature that matches the inside of whatever it is you want to cook when it's at its perfectly cooked state. So the inside of a steak is 56.5 degrees.
How do you know
So you
that?
set it to that. 'Cause I love it. So you set it to that, and the result is a perfect steak every time.
Which I hope you enjoy. It's nice.
My verdict is it's a lovely meal,
Good.
and it's so nice for a change to see runner beans that are even in length.
Exactly. The chips.
It is perfect.
The chips, which are not quite as crisp as I'd hoped.
They
The
taste
glass-
deep fried.
They taste deep fried. That's the amazing thing. They taste as if they're really quite oily almost.
Yeah, they
It's
do
just
taste like those
literally
horrible
one
oven
teaspoon.
chip things.
No point having a chip if you don't think you're going to get heart disease.
Pudding next, which my guests will have to help me make.
We put in sugar, cream, some vanilla essence. Yep, that's good. Okay, so it's pudding time. Ready?
To me, to me, to me.
Chucking the ball around for 20 minutes cools the ingredients sufficiently to make ice cream.
Beautiful ice cream.
Real ice cream.
Cream. Wow.
That makes ice cream.
Yeah, it's an ice cream maker. And it keeps you fit. And you don't need any electricity.
There's no
Just-
electricity at all.
Just
There's
your own
only-
calories, which is rather handy. But ice cream on its own is rather dull, and I've got something that will make your pudding raw. Come with me. You have to come
All
up.
of us.
Yes, come with me, all of you.
It's the world's first chocolate printer.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is actually going to be, with any luck, my face. Can you see it now?
Designed by scientists from the University of Exeter, it can scan any image and then print it using a syringe full of melted chocolate. Domestic versions should be on sale in the next few years.
I reckon you're only up to about 30 calories, so.
Through the magic of television, we have prepared 4 ends,
Yeah.
not 1. And they are, 3 of them are highly triumphant. 1 is possibly not as complimentary as it ought to be. It just went a little awry. Miss Brand, I don't think that's bad at all.
Oh, no, that's okay.
That's really good, isn't it?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Brown.
That's astonishing.
It's really good.
That's
You're an artist
really
yourself.
good.
It really is impressive. Carol, I don't know what went wrong. The most beautiful person in the room, and that's what happened. I'm so sorry. The name is lovely, be honest.
Yeah.
It's very accurate to me. I don't...
I will serve those, I think, in the conservatory.
And now for my postprandial pièce de la résistance, the next best thing to a teleporter.
Welcome to Saigon, ladies and gentlemen. A fine, bustling city all around us.
That woman's looking at me weird.
This is my igloo dome. It links 5 HD projectors to create a 360 cinema with specially made footage transporting us to other countries. Underwater.
That's not real,
wow.
is it?
Even out of this world.
It's incredible.
What's your impression of Evie?
It's been amazing. The food's been terrific.
Well, I'm so thrilled because I can't tell you how much I've been worrying myself over whether or not you would find all these gadgets absurd and that they didn't work and that everything was ridiculous, but that you've taken them in exactly the spirit in which I think gadgets should be taken. That they are, on the one hand, useful, yes, but on the other, more important hand, somehow they engage you, they're fun, they make you smile.
They are fun.
They're actually, they're sort of joyful, they're a kind of celebration somehow. That it's okay to find a gadget funny and useful at the same time. Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you all so much for coming.
Thank
you.
you.
Do have my
What's your
face.
nose?
You can eat mine.
Oh, well, I've been lovely.